Hello, hello, hello. So hi guys, very what? Good morning, good night, good evening, good midnight, whatever you call it as. But all of you, welcome to the special session. Okay, and yes, the midnight dose with me, just to test what can be your dedication level. See, sometimes I plan these sessions, we can plan it in the morning as well, in the evening as well, no problem. Okay, but this is just to test can you go to any levels for your preparation. Okay, because today we are going to discuss all the aptitude questions, general aptitude questions asked by IISc Bangalore, because IISc Bangalore is conducting the GATE examination for the next year. Okay, so what were the questions discussed by IISc Bangalore in its previously conducted year, that is the 2016? Okay, and what was the level, and majority were from which areas? What was the theme of the questions, where you should be concentrating? So in the non-stop manner, we'll be covering all questions. Now this will include the question. See, why I've called it as marathon, because it's going to take time, because we are going to cover GA questions of all branches, because we know GA is a common area, right? So we'll discuss it. We'll discuss it for all branches, okay, be it EC, be it EE, be it instrumentation, be it computer science, be it mechanical, be it civil. We are going to cover it for all branches, right? We are going to cover it for all branches, okay? And 2016, there were multiple sets, okay, for different branches, okay? So that is why number of questions will be more, okay? But it's good. You want more practice? So it's good at the end of the day. It's good at the end of the day. So very good evening everyone. So let's call it as evening. Okay, once we close the session, I'll call it as good night. Then you can go take your rest, take your sleep. Okay. And yes, definitely best wishes for Team India. It's a big day tomorrow for the country, and it's looking like more than festival, more than Deepavali to, like tomorrow. Everyone, so much waiting for it. Everybody just taking it as a festival, so much excited. And yes, it should be. It's a matter of excitement, because we have the great chances of winning. And eventually, if we win, it's going to be a real proud moment for all of us, for me, for all of you. So now, guys, let's get started. The time is already 12:08. Okay. So let's get moving ahead. This is a regular introduction. Fine. Now guys, yeah, tomorrow is 19 November, and other than the India-Australia final match, there's also something important for you. So all those who want to take the next step towards success in GATE, there's a national scholarship test by BYJU'S exam prep, and based on your performance, based on your results in the scholarship test, you can get up to 90% scholarships on the GATE preparation programs. Okay, so you can appear on this scholarship test on the BYJU'S exam prep app. You can register now and you can appear, okay, anytime at your convenience from 9 AM to 9 PM on the 19th of November, that is tomorrow. Okay, Sunday. Now guys, on 22nd of the November, okay, that is Thursday. Oh, sorry, that's Wednesday. Correct? Yes. Okay, at 7:30 PM. Okay, again on the BYJU'S exam prep app, okay, there is going to be a free live interactive workshop for all those, okay, looking to prepare for GATE 2025, the comprehensive one-year plan to conquer GATE 2025. You can register now, okay, and join live with me on the Wednesday at 7:30 PM. And this is on the app. If you don't have the app, you can download it from the Google Play Store, or you can directly download, okay, the app from this video. You can just go to the description of the video and download the app. You can also be connected with me in my Telegram group. So guys, today whatever we are going to discuss, just like all other sessions, whatever we discuss with the complete question, the discussion, the concepts, the solution, a complete PDF I will share in the Telegram, and multiple other things you get in the Telegram. So I'll directly share you the link of the Telegram. It's also, the name is written here, but I'll directly share you the link of the Telegram. Now guys, let's get started with the question. All variety of question, 1 marker question, 2 marker question, questions from all branches will be discussed. Question from all areas will be discussed. Okay, so by all areas I mean quantitative aptitude, the logical reasoning part, the spatial aptitude part, okay, and but not the verbal, because I don't deal with the verbal. So starting with the fundamentals like percentage, x% of y plus y% of x. So let's do it in a quick rapid fire manner, dear. And right, let's get started with the session with the first question with the high note of motivation. So do not forget to like, put your attendance, show your response. Midnight, it's 12:10. Okay, show how attentive and show how energetic you are. Do not forget to like. That's your attendance marking for today. So x% of y, okay, is x by 100 of y, and that's how you calculate percentage for any quantity. And this is y% of x, so that means y by 100 of x. So when you add it up, xy plus yx is same, so that becomes 2xy by 100. Okay, now it's like 2% because 2 by 100 of xy, it can be splitted like this, and that is very clearly 2% of xy. My answer is option number A. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, now in a huge pile of apples and oranges, both ripe and unripe, okay, mixed together, 15% are unripe fruits. Of the unripe, 45% are apples. Of the ripe, 66% are oranges. If the pile contains a total of 5, 6, 9, 2, 000 fruits, how many of them are apples? A basic question from percentage and basic calculation question it is. Okay, so there will be good variety question also. Okay, let's start with some fundamentals. I have 5, 6, 9, 2, 000 fruits, right? Out of which 15% are unripe, and okay, so if I talk about unripe fruits, okay, they are 15%, and then definitely if I want to talk about the ripe fruits, they are 85%. Now, out of the unripe, 45% are apples. See, how many of them are apples? That is what is the intent, na? Okay, so out of this 45% are apples. Okay, and then of the ripe ones, 66 are oranges. So forget the oranges, remaining 34% will be apples. So what is the total quantity of apples, dear? What is the total quantity of apples? It's going to be, first of all, 45%, and we write down 45% as 45 by 100, that is 0.45, but 45% of these many, okay, that is 45% of unripe. How many are the unripe fruits? 0.15 of the total number, okay, that is going to be 5, 6, 9, 2, 000, okay, plus, we'll multiply it later, plus the apples are also 34%, that is 0.34 of what? Of the ripe fruits, that is 85% of the total quantity. 85% is 0.85, okay, is multiplied by this total quantity 5, 6, 9, 2, 000. So I am presenting the line, I am presenting the final equation that you should actually have the approach to solve in the exam. And definitely I can assume it's 2 months now left, 2 months and let's say 70-75 days left. I can assume that you have done some practice. It's not the stage where you're learning, it's the stage where you're practicing and revising. So I can assume that we can be in a phase to write down this equation directly rather than one by one. There's no time to left to describe one by one. I've had several sessions where we have detailed discussion. But still, let me tell you, okay, I may be writing the equations directly, describing you and then writing. In case you still have any doubt, don't hesitate to ask me. Don't hesitate to ask me. Okay, there's the comment box live for you. Okay, so let's quickly calculate this number. If anybody has calculated, please let me know so that we can match up. So again, now what is left is a basic calculation. And what is the total quantity? 5692 000. So here we have 2029198. Yeah, option number A. Here we have option number A, comfortably done. Clear? Let's move ahead to the next. A person moving through a tuberculosis prone zone has a 50% probability of becoming infected. Okay, however, only 30% of the infected people develop the disease. What percentage of people moving through tuberculosis prone zone remains infected but does not show symptoms of disease? Right? Does not show the symptoms of disease. A person moving through tuberculosis prone zone has a 50% chance of becoming infected. So let's say total persons are 100. Okay, we can assume, okay, for simplicity, because you know, a simple way to write down the answer, especially in case of percentages, let's say the total quantity is 100, because percent is also calculated per 100. How much is the value per 100? So let's calculate per 100 only. So let the total persons be 100. So out of this 100, so dear, out of the 100, okay, there will be 50% students who can become infected. There can be 50% who can be becoming infected. Okay, so 50% of 100 we know is 50. Very simple. That is why taking this 100 is easy figure. Okay. Now, however, only 30% of these infected people will develop the disease. Okay, so these are infected and 30%, okay, will develop the disease. So what is the 30%? Okay, 30% is 0.3 of 50, and that becomes how much? Sorry, that is 15 actually. Okay, so only 15 develop the disease. Now, how many people moving through tuberculosis prone zone remain infected but does not show? Okay, so let us come here. Okay, remains infected but does not show symptoms of disease. Okay, so these are how many? 35 out of 100. So 35 out of 100 is basically 35%. Na? Option number C. Option number C, that's what it is. Correct. Chalo, yes, correct answer. Ritik Ghosh, Yogendra Yadav, Chintu Praveen. Okay, option number C. Next question. So sometimes they ask very simple. Sometimes they make the problem very simple. Given 9 yards power half is 0.25 yards power 1 by 2, which of the following statement is true? Okay, so if you look into the option, if 9 inches power half is 0.25 yards power half, if you cancel power half, that is under root, if you directly cancel, your answer is C. 9 inches is 0.25 yards. Yes, actually, see, you know, they have given the conversion, good, but the actual conversion, if I tell you, is 1 yard is actually 36 inches. That is why this is coming up now. So 0.1, 0.25, like 1 by 4 yard will be 9 inches. So the C is the correct answer. Sometimes they just want to see, okay, you know, that, you know, by giving so simple questions, how is your confidence? Sometimes you feel, is it that simple? Do I need to check something else? Okay, kuch aur to nahi hoga, and etc. etc. We start thinking on various parameters. No, stick to your confidence, stick to your basics. Next question. The numeral in the units position of, what's the concept of units place? The concept of units place. Okay, of 211 power 870. Now, what do we know about units place? Okay, however power you take, whether you take power 870 or 127, whatever it is, okay, the units place will depend only on the units place of the participating number. Whether it is 211 doesn't matter. What is the units place is 1. Here, what is the units place is 6. Here, what is the units place is 3. Okay, that is a single digit only. So it will only depend on 1 power 870 plus 6 power 127 into 3 power 424. Okay? Chalo. Now, guys, very basically everybody know 1 power anything, okay, will be 1 only. Okay, but what about 6 power 127? I will show you the patterns. See, if you have followed me classes earlier, okay, you must be remembering the patterns, so very important patterns, but okay, let me show you. See, what is 6 power 1 is 6. What is 6 square is 36. What is 6 cube is 216. What is 6 power 4 is 1296. So what does it basically mean? That units place, whatever power of 6 you take, units place is always 6, right? Whatever power of 6 you take, the answer will be something, 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 but ending with 6. That is sure. That is the pattern. Next is 3 power something, okay? Next is what? 3 power something. The 3 power 1 is 3. 3 square is 9. 3 cube is 27. 3 power 4 is 81. 3 power 5 is 243. Now the repetition starts. Okay, this was 3. Okay. Now it becomes 3. So hence thereafter it will repeat and repeat and repeat. Next you take 729 actually. Next again you multiply by 3, 729. Units place 9. So here cyclicity will come. It repeats. Okay. The period here we call it as the cyclic period. The period here we call it as the cyclic period. How much is the cyclic period? 3 power 1 will give the same result as 3 power 5. That means after 4 units, after 4 calculations. We call the CP. In short, this is known as cyclic period. Okay, because of the cyclicity, periodicity. Okay, and that is a cyclic period of 4. Okay, so have a look into the question. Now let me come back. Now dear, this is 6 power 127. What I told you, 6 power anything always will end with 6. Always will end with 6. Okay, now 3 power 424. Cyclicity is how much? 4. Okay, cyclicity is how much? 4. 424 is directly a multiple of 4. By 24 is divisible by 4, na? 24 is divisible by 4. And if the last 2 digits are divisible by 4, the entire number is divisible by 4. So I can say that 424 is divisible by 4. That means it is a multiple of 4. I can write it as 3 power 4k. So as per cyclicity, okay, 3 power 4, okay, and if you take 3 power 8, then if you take 3 power 12, or if you take 3 power 16, all of them will be ending with all of them will be ending with 3 power 4 ends with 1, so all of them will be ending with 1. That is what cyclicity is, na? 3 power 4, cyclicity 4 bola na maine, 3 power 4, 3 power 8, 3 power 12, that should repeat, na? Okay, so now this is 1 and 6 cross 3 power 4k will end with 1. Okay, so answer 6 into 1 is 1, answer is 7. Answer is 7. Right, Ji? Answer is 7. So correct, Ritik Ghosh, Jashwant, Chintu Praveen, correct answer dear. The answer is 7. Okay, let's be ready for the next question. Here it is. Okay, the sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 12. If the new number formed by reversing the digits is greater than the original number by 54, find the original number. Now here, number 1 case is you can make the equation. Okay, the sum of the digits of a 2-digit number. Let the 2-digit number be AB. Okay, now when you reverse it, it becomes BA. Okay, the sum of the digits A plus B is 12. You can form the equations. But can you just try with the options? I mean, why do you want to form equations and solve especially for a 1-marker question? Okay, if 39 is the original number, reversing it becomes 93. And 93 minus 39 is actually correct, is actually 54, okay. Now if you look into this, 57, if you reverse it, 75 minus 57 is just 18, so this is not valid. 66 is identical, I mean symmetric, even if you take the the reversal, 66 minus 66 will give you 0. 93 ka reversal 39. Okay, 93 is less than 39, but the reverse number is greater. Okay, the reverse number, sorry, ये मैं उल्टा लिख दिया. The reverse number is greater. हाँ, सही तो लिखा. I think by typo I written wrong. The reverse number should be greater. Okay. So only option number A matches. Okay, you can form equations also, no doubt, that will also not take much time, but by satisfying the option, you are done. Okay, and now ready for the next question, time and work. Okay, so from time and work, some decent questions were asked by IISc Bangalore. So PQRS are working on a project. Q can finish the task in 25 days, working alone for 12 hours a day. R can finish the task in 50 days, working alone for 12 hours per day. Q worked 12 hours a day but took sick leave in the beginning for 2 days. R worked 18 hours a day on all days. What is the ratio of work done by Q and R after 7 days from the start of the work? Okay, so see, Q can finish the task in 25 days, working alone for 12 hours a day. Okay, right? How much is the work done by Q? And we can for simplicity, we can assume the work done as 1 unit. Okay, but to complete the work, Q needs how many hours? Okay, Q needs how many hours? Okay, 25 days working for 12 hours. Q needs 300 hours to complete the work. 300 hours to complete the work. So what is the work done in 1 hour? Okay. Always for simplicity, I don't know what is the work. Some work has been given. Mathematically, let's say the work is 1 unit. Q will do the complete work in 300 hours. Okay, so in 1 hour, the work done is 300 hours, he will do complete work. 300 hours, he will do 1 unit of work. So in 1 hour, apply the unitary method. In 1 hour, he will do 1 by 300 of the work, and that is what we call it as efficiency actually. Efficiency of a person is the work done by the person in 1 unit of time. Okay, it is the work done by the person in 1 unit of time. It is the work done by the person in 1 unit of time. ठीक है जी? Okay, so in 1 unit of time, 1 by 300. Now, if I want to talk about P, okay, now where is P? P नहीं, शायद R की बात है यहाँ पे. Okay, so R can finish the task in 50 days working alone for 12 hours per day. Okay, so if R was working alone, he will take 50 days and 12 hours each day. So total it becomes 600 hours. Okay, so in 1 hour, how much work will be finished? 1 by 600. 1 by 600 of the work. Okay, that is the R. Now, okay, now Q worked 12 hours a day but took sick leave in the beginning. Okay, now Q worked 12 hours a day but took sick leave in the beginning, and I want the work done by Q and R after 7 days. after 7 days. Okay, so Q worked only 5 days because Q took 2 sick leaves. Okay, but whenever he worked for 12 hours. So how many hours he worked? 60 hours. Okay, work done. By in the 1 hour he will do 1 by 300 work. Okay, 1 by 300 of the work. So in 60 hours, 60 into 1 by 300. Okay, so 1 by 5th of the work is completed. But what about R? What about the R? R worked 18 hours a day. Okay, on all days. So 7 into 18. Okay, on all days. R has not taken any leave. Okay, so 7 into 18. Okay, so how much work? What about the work done? Okay, 7 into 18 is the total hours, but in every 1 hour, R will do 1 by 600 of the work. 1 by 600 of the work. So if I cancel it with 6, let's say, so then you have 7 into 3, 21, and then divide by 100. What is the ratio of the work done by Q is to R in these 7 days? It is 1 by 5 is to 21 by 100. Or you simply multiply by 100 to convert into the simplest ratio, integral form mein. So 100 by 5 is 20, and then you have 21. 20 is to 21, dear. 20 is to 21. So yeah, option number C. Option number C. Correct answer, Ritik Ghosh, option number C. Okay. Yes, respect. That will happen. That will happen very soon. Okay, I think faculties are busy with some other classes. Okay, next question. Okay, guys, ready for the next question then. S, M, E, F are working in shifts in a team to finish a project. Okay, M works with twice the efficiency of others, but for half as many days as E worked. Okay, so M works with twice the efficiency. M works with twice the efficiency. अच्छा देखो, अब efficiency मैंने कैसे लिखा in a sense? Okay, I took the total work as 1 unit. Yeah, let's say total work is W. Okay, so what I have taken is just taking the motivation from the previous previous question only. Okay, total number of days into total number of hours. Okay, we got 300. Okay, right. So in 1 hour, the work done, this is known as efficiency. I told you, no? This is what is also known as the efficiency. Okay, this is what is known as the efficiency. Okay, here the 1 is equal to work done. Okay, so work done divided by 300 kaise aaya? Number of days into number of hours. This gives the efficiency. So we can write down a work done is days into hours into efficiency. We can write down this one. Okay, yeah, there are some good quality questions on time and work by IISc Bangalore rather than the regular. Matlab difficult nahi hai, but this is good quality rather than the regular direct question. Okay, so S, M, E, F are 4 people working in shifts to finish a project. Okay, M works with twice the efficiency of others. So what we will do is, let's say that the work, as I explained you, is WHE because days are different for different persons. Number of working hours are different. Okay, now there are 4 persons, S, M, E, F. Okay, what is the ratio of contribution of M to contribution of E in the project? So how much is the work done by S? So work done will be taken as DHE. Okay, so let's say the S works for D days. Working days keval M ka different hai. M works with twice the efficiency, but for half as many days as E worked. Okay, so rest all worked for D days. M worked for D by 2. Okay, but M will work twice the efficiency of others. So let's say the efficiency of others. Okay, let's say the efficiency of others, R's baad mein leke aayenge, is E. The efficiency of M is 2E. Okay, now S and M have a 6-hour shift. S 6 hours, M 6 hours. E and F have 12-hour shift. So E will work for 12 hours, F will also work for 12 hours. Okay. Now, what is the ratio, okay, of the contribution of M to E in the project? So if I want to calculate from here the work done by M and E, the contribution of M and E, so that is how much? Ye 2 se 2 cancel. Okay, so you have 6 DE divided by M to E. So E is 12 DE. Okay, so it's 6 by 12 or 1:2. It is 1:2. Right, it's option number B, 1:2. Correct answer, Ritik Ghosh and Yogendra Yadav. Correct. ठीक है जी, चलो जी. So it's 1:2. That is the answer. Moving ahead to the next question here. Anant takes 6 hours and Bharat take 4 hours to read a book. Okay. Both started reading copies of the book at the same time. After how many hours is the number of pages to be read by Anant twice to be read by Bharat? Assume Anant and Bharat read all the pages with constant pace. It looks like time and work, okay, the time taken to read, but it's not actually on time and work. It's actually based on, like speed, okay, like speed. Anant take 4 hours, okay, Bharat take Anant 6 hours, 4 hours, and Bharat will take 4 hours to read a book, okay. Now, ultimately, question is after how many hours is the number of pages to be read by Anant twice that to be read by Bharat? Okay, they are talking about book. Okay, book has how many pages? No idea. So let us assume, for book is the same book, na? Okay, so we can assume, okay, let total pages in the book 100. Okay, let the total pages in the book be 100. Okay, Anant will take 6 hours. Bharat will take 4 hours. Correct. Anant will be taking 6 hours. Bharat will be taking 4 hours. Right. So A, 6 hours, 100 pages. Complete book, na? So in 1 hour, how many? 100 by 3, 100 by 6, or we can say 50 by 3 pages. So that is like speed. The speed of A is 50 by 3 pages per hour. Okay, 50 by 3 pages per hour. Okay, if you talk about Bharat, let's say B, okay, it takes 4 hours to read 100 pages, to read the complete book. So in every 1 hour, 100 by 4, or that is 25 pages. So now we know the speed actually. Okay, now the question is, after how many hours, okay, is the number of pages to be read by Anant? To be read by Anant. Future. Okay, how many hours the number of pages to be read? कितने pages बचे हैं read करने के लिए by Anant is twice to be read by Bharat. Okay, so after how many hours? After how many hours? Let this be equal to some t hours. Let this be equal to some t time, some t hours. ठीक है. So what you need? Okay, the number of pages to be read by Anant. So what is the total number of pages? 100. Okay, out of the 100, okay, the speed of A is 50 by 3 pages per hour. 50 by 3 pages per hour. Okay, so 50 by 3 pages in 1 hour. So in t hours, 50 by 3 into t is completed. How many is the pages left by Bharat? Bharat also needs to complete 100 pages, but out of which, okay, Bharat का speed कितना था ये रहा 25 pages per hour. Okay, so in t hours he has finished 25t. Okay, so what is left I have written. What I want the number of pages to be read by Anant is twice that is to be read by Bharat. Okay, ये twice करना है. Now you get your answer. 100 minus 50 by 3t is 200 minus 50t. Okay, so 50 shift on this left side. 50 minus 50 by 3t is equal to 200 minus 100. 150 minus 50, that is also 100. So 100 by 3t is 100. The value of t is equal to 3 hours. The value of t is equal to the 3 hours. The value of t is 3 hours. Done है? The value of t is 3 hours. ठीक है जी, done. Next question. Okay जी, next question. Okay, so it was more on actually speed, like, kilometer per hour. Actually, we have pages per hour. Okay, pages per hour. One more question on speed. Basically, train. It takes 10 and 15 seconds respectively for two trains traveling at different constant speeds to completely pass a telegraph post. Okay, telegraph post. इसमें चिट्ठी डालते हैं जाके. Okay, so ultimately it's a fixed object. Okay, why I call it as an object? Because its dimension is very, very small as compared to that of the train. Okay, so all those things are fixed points. Okay, all those things are fixed points. So telegraph post is a fixed point. In front of the length of the train, it is just like a point. Minute dimension, negligible dimension, right? Okay. The time taken by any train, okay, time taken by any train to cross a fixed point is how much, dear? So there are several cases of train. Okay, you can watch other YouTube sessions to cover all of them. Okay, but the time taken by any train to cross any fixed point. Okay, fixed point means fixed, it will not move. Okay, and suppose this is the train. Okay, this is the length of the train. What do you mean by completely crossing the point? Okay, first the front of the train, let's say engine, okay, reaches the front point. Okay, then completely crossing it means what? When the back of the train, okay, is colliding with the fixed point. Okay, so distance between the front and the back is L. So what is the actual distance traveled by the train? It is L. L means the length of the train. To completely pass any fixed point, the distance traveled is equivalent to the length of the train, and time is given by distance upon speed, and let's say the speed of the train is S. Okay, now there are two stories given. Hope you have understood this logic. Okay, so there are two speeds given. Okay, it takes 10 seconds and 15 seconds for two trains, and the length of the two trains are also given. The length of the two trains are also given. Okay, so T1 is 10 seconds, and that is given by length, first length, that is 120 divided by the speed S1. T2 is 15 seconds for the second train, but the length of the second train is 150 divided by S2, right? So from here you get S1 120 by 10, 12. From here you get S2, and that is 150 by 15, that is 10. Okay, what is the magnitude of the difference? The speeds of two train. S1 minus S2 is 2. 2. Option number A. It is 2, that is the option number A. Correct? Chalo. Yes, Avinesh, Ritik Ghosh, Yogendra, Hari Rock, correct answer. It's option number A. Done, eh? Let's be ready for the next question then. Here it is. Shaquille O'Neal is a 60% career free throw shooter, meaning that he successfully makes 60 free throws out of 100 attempts. It's a 60% probability given. Okay, he'll make 60 free throws out of 100 attempts on an average. What is the probability that he will successfully make exactly 6 free throws? Now, generally the distribution questions are in engineering mathematics, but IISc Bangalore have put distribution question because this is binomial distribution actually. IISc Bangalore has actually put distribution and one question from normal distribution also in the aptitude section. Interesting. Chalo. So let's look into it. Okay. So what is the probability that he will successfully make exactly 6 free throws in 10 attempts? Okay. It is like 6 success in 10 trials. If you want to relate with coin, it is just like getting 6 heads in 10 tosses. Normally binomial mein the first famous question comes is what? Is the coin based question. A coin is tossed, it may be head or tail. Similarly, okay, Shaquille O'Neal, okay, he'll take a shoot, okay, whether that is successful or not. Two cases are there. He may be successful, he may not be successful. That is what it is. Okay, so now what we want 6 success in 10 trials. Okay, so whenever, okay, what is the probability that you have k success in case of binomial distribution? Okay, this is what is binomial distribution case. Okay, probability of k success in n trials is given by what formula? Is given by nck p power k q power n minus k, where what is p? P means the probability of success in any single trial. Okay, so what is the probability of success? 60%. Okay, that is 60%, or in the absolute form it is 0.6 actually. In the absolute format it is 0.6. Okay, so what is the answer then? So my answer n is the number of trials. Okay, k is the number of success required. Okay, now q means what? Q means probability of failure, that is 1 minus p. Q is the probability of not happening, so that is 1 minus p. Okay, so that will become 0.4. So I have p, which is 0.6 raised to the power 6, and then 0.4 raised to the power 4. Okay, so just basic calculations, guys. Complete that calculations. Let me do the calculation directly. You can also do it up later. 0.2508. 0.2508. Perfect. Option number A. Option number A ready for you. 0.2508. Okay. 0.2508. Okay. Now let's go to the next question. So see, binomial distribution question in the general aptitude. Next. Okay. Now students taking an exam are divided into two groups P and Q such that each group has the same number of students. The performance of each of the students in a test was evaluated out of 200 marks. Okay. It was observed that the mean of the group was P was 105 while that of the group Q was 85. The standard deviation of group P is 25, group Q is 5. Assuming that the marks were distributed on a normal distribution. See, in the general aptitude section, normal distribution question. Which of the following statement will have the highest probability of being true? Okay, now what do you know about normal distribution? Okay, it is always symmetric with respect to the mean value. Okay, with respect to the mean value. Okay, so if you just want to, draw this particular curve as well. Okay, if I just want to take up the curve corresponding to the group P and group Q, corresponding to the group P and group Q, okay. Now what they have mentioned is the mean of the group P is 105, but the standard deviation, that is sigma, is 25. Okay, sigma is 25. But for the second one, mean is 85, but the sigma is very small, sigma is 5. Okay, sigma, standard deviation, representing small variance also. Okay, the small variance means, what is the meaning of small variance or small distribution? Small standard deviation means most of the data is concentrated about mean, because variance or standard deviation, they actually represent, okay, how far or how close the data is about the mean value. Okay, correct. Yes, Anju, this is live. Okay, so what is very clear is now, which of the following will have highest probability of being true? No student in group Q has scored less marks, okay, than any of the student in group P. Can we say like that? No student in group Q has scored less marks than any student in group P. We don't know the exact marks of all. We don't know. Okay, किसी भी student का P से less marks नहीं होगा. How can you say like that? Okay, how can you say like that? Okay, no student in group Q has scored less marks than any student in group P. Right? No. No student of group P scored less marks. No, we can't relate this actually. Most students of the group Q scored marks in a narrower range than students in group P. That's perfect. Yeah. This is what is the meaning of the variance actually. What they are testing, they are not testing normal distribution. Now, this means you should only know what normal distribution is, but they are testing the knowledge of variance or standard deviation. Most students in the group Q, okay, this is the data for Q, this is the data for P. Most students in the group Q, right, scored marks in a narrower range because the sigma is small. Okay, so most of the students are in a very small range, okay, concentrated about the mean value as compared to the group P. So C is the correct option. Median of the marks of group P is 100 is wrong, because what we said, the normal distribution is symmetric. Okay, and because of symmetry, mean equal to median equal to mode. Okay, normal distribution is symmetric distribution, and for any symmetric distribution, unimodal symmetric distribution, mean equal to median equal to mode. Okay, so median would be 105. It's not 100 because the mean of group is 105. The median is also 105. Right? So ये होना चाहिए 105, not 100. So only correct option is C anyways. Right? Yes, only correct answer is C. ठीक है? Correct. Right, yes, if you are going to Anju appear for GATE, yes, you can, because general aptitude, whatever paper you choose for GATE, general aptitude is one common area, especially for the GATE examination. Right? Chalo. There's no distribution, there's no syllabus deviation for general aptitude. Let's move ahead to the next one. Okay, so yes, functions and graphs. Right, that is what Ritik, yes, you're also mentioning. Okay, graphs are also very common. Even IIT Kanpur 2015, also 2023, also this year also we saw questions on graphs, okay, and functions. Okay. Previous one is also like slightly related to graphs. You should know what normal distribution graph is. Okay, what normal distribution graph is. Okay, now the very simple question of function actually. Okay, then we'll take some graphical questions as well. If fx is equal to 2x power 7 plus 3x minus 5, which of the following is also a factor? Now x power 7, okay, we of course don't know. Okay, yes, Anju, correct. Right, Ananya, dedication is all it requires in every phase of life. 2x power 7 plus 3x minus 5. 2x power 7 plus 3x minus 5. Okay, that is fx. Okay, now there is no direct formula to solve the equation of 7th order. Okay, it's a 7th order equation. But what is something simple here is, which of the following is also a factor? Okay, and if it is a factor, the root of this factor will also be a root of this equation. Right, and try the simplest one. Now, if this is a factor x minus 1, see, we can try other options also, but logic ye bolta hai ki try with the simplest one, and the simplest one will be x minus 1, because x equal to 1 will be a root. If x minus 1 is a factor, x equal to 1 will be a root. Does it satisfy? Okay, does it satisfy here? Does it satisfy? Okay, so what is the value of f of 1? Okay, that is 2 plus 3 minus 5 equal to 0. Yes, f of x equal to 0. True, it satisfies to option number B. And remember, in 2016 there were no MSQs, so it's a MCQ question. Even guys, MSQs are introduced from 2021, but still there are no MSQs in general aptitude yet. Okay, general aptitude में अभी तक MSQ नहीं पूछा है. They don't say they can't ask, but yet they haven't asked. That's what I want to say. Okay, and see, it's 2 mark. Yes, exactly, it's 2 mark. That's what. Sometimes make your logics work. Okay, now you know I'll tell you what is the philosophy why they want to keep it as 2 marks, because okay, आप कई बार option नहीं देखते, just a puzzled around this. How can I solve a 7th order polynomial equation? No, I may not be able to solve. I start thinking about methods and all. Why? Okay, apply the logic. If some factor is given and the factors are simple, first order or third order, इसका भी root निकाल सकते हो. X equal to minus 2. It's like cube root of minus 8. That is simply minus 2. Minus 2 also you can substitute. All of them will be easy, but I started with the easiest one because substitution of x equal to 1 is the easiest thing that could have been done here. Right, Aji? Next question. Next question. 2 marks, but very simple. Again, I'll say it's a graphical question again. Okay, choose the correct expression for fx. Now you should not think about, array, I am very intelligent, I know how to find the equation of line. Everybody can find equation of line, y equal to mx plus c, yeah, by any other intersect method or something. Okay, and then we have to divide into 2 parts, x less than 1, x greater than 1. But don't be over intelligent, try options here also. Okay, look into any of the points. Suppose let me take this point, or what is this point? This is like a x-axis point. Okay, abscissa, it's the x-axis point. Okay, that is the 3, 0. If x is 3, y will be 0 because you are on the x-axis, y will be 0. Okay, which of the options satisfies 3, 0? If x is 3, y should be 0. If x is 3, okay, 3 minus 1 will give you 2, modulus of 2 is 2, 1 minus 2 not equal to 0. ये रखा 3, 3 minus 1, 2, 1 plus 2 not equal to 0. ये रखा 3, 3 minus 1, 2, 2 minus 2, 0. यहाँ रखा 3, 3 minus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4. Only option number C, dear. Only option number C. Okay, so what I've done is just satisfy 3, 0. You get your answer, dear. You get your answer. Okay. Correct, Yogendra, Ritik, Anju, Ananya, very correct. So let's move ahead to the next one. Alright, this is a decent one, okay, but not difficult again. 2 marks 2016. So questions on curves and functions were there in the aptitude section. Okay. Which of the following curve represents the function y is equal to ln modulus of e power modulus, sorry, that is not bracket, the typo error. This is also modulus. Everything was actually modulus. Okay, I'll write down this function here actually. Okay, y is ln mod of e power mod of sine of mod x. Okay, yes, बिल्कुल reasoning आता है. Okay, now first of all, dear, First of all, exponential is a positive number. E is a positive real number, no? 2.7 something. So any power you take, whether you take e power 2 or e power minus 2, because e is basically positive, okay, e power anything will be positive only. Okay, and because exponential is a positive result, why to apply the mod? Why, what is the mod of 2? It will be 2 only, na? No need of applying the mod on the already positive quantity. Okay, so I can write this as ln e, at least the modulus can be removed from the e part. So e, then power mod of sine mod x. Okay, now log and exponential are inverse of each other. Log and exponential are inverse of each other, they cancel. So I am left with modulus of sine modulus x. Okay, modulus of sine modulus x. And now the problem is sorted. Now the problem is solved. Okay, because at least I can expect you all know the curve for sine x, the very simple fundamental function, sinusoidal function, right? You must be aware about the curve of the sine x. This is what sine x is. Okay. Okay. Now, what should be sine mod x? Okay, forget the overall mod. Okay, first think only about sine mod x. Okay, केवल इसका सोचिए पहले. Sine mod x. Okay, so dear, if x is again positive, okay, mod x is x, mod 2 is 2, mod 5 is 5. Okay, but if x is negative, you write sine of minus x, because mod x is minus x whenever x negative. That is how we define the modulus function. Okay, okay, that means this can be written as sine x for x greater than equal to 0. Sine minus theta is minus sine theta. Minus sine x for x less than 0. That means what? That means what? What should be the curve for this sine mod x? Then we will apply the final mod. What should be the curve for this sine mod x? Okay, it is equal to sine x for x greater than 0. For any positive value of x, you should copy the same curve. Okay, I'll just copy the same curve. But for x less than 0, I will take the minus sine x. For the negative values of x, I will take minus sine x curve. This is the sine x curve. Okay, negative. Okay, if you want to negate it, okay, the negative will come to the positive. The positive will go to the negative, right? Okay, this is what is sine mod x. Now mod sine mod x. Mod sine mod x. Now you want to again apply the modulus to it. You want to again apply the modulus to it to have a look into the graph. Have a look into the graph. Now you want to apply the modulus of this particular function. Let me write down. What is this? This is sine x. What is this curve? This is sine mod x. Now what I am drawing? Modulus of sine modulus x. Okay, so when you take the modulus of the function, okay, all the negative values of the function will also become positive. Positive will remain to be positive only. Okay, so it's going to be like this, then like this, then like this, and on the left side also, this is already positive but negative again becoming positive, and etc, etc, etc. Okay, check your answer. Check your answer. That is yeah, it is 0 at origin because sine hai na. Correct, huh? So it's option number C then. It's option number C. Now see how the options are given. This is sine x, this is sine mod x, this is mod sine mod x. Correct hai ji? Yes, good that your, the ECEE students are also related to the rectifier concept. Great, good. Okay, so yes, Yogendra, Sai Krishna, Ananya, Anju, Ritik Ghosh, correct answer dear. It's going to be option number C. Okay, it's going to be option number C. Then be ready for the next question. Okay, a straight line, again a curve based question. A straight line is fit to a data set ln x comma y. It is not fixed for a x comma y. Okay, a straight line is fit to a data set ln x comma y. Okay, logarithm curve. Okay, suppose if it was designed to fit to the data set x comma y, then what is the equation of line you write? You write down y equal to mx plus c, one of the basic form of line. M is the slope, c is the intercept, y intercept. But it is fit to a data set ln x comma y. Okay, that means the equation of the line will be m. The x-axis actually represent log x. Okay, y remains to be y. So y is equal to m log x plus c. Okay, Now, this line intercepts the abscissa at log x equal to 0.1, abscissa, okay, the x-intercept basically, okay, and has a slope of 0.02. तो यहाँ से मुझे ये समझ में आ रहा है, okay, intercepts the abscissa at ln x equal to 0.1 and has a slope of minus 0.02, and because I'm telling y is equal to m log x plus c, okay, so abscissa, x-intercept, so when you cut the x-axis, y is 0. Okay, so as per this data, y is 0, is m into, directly log x is given 0.1 plus c, and the intercept is minus 0.02. Y-intercept is minus 0.02. Sorry, slope is 0.02 actually. ये m की जगह आएगा, तो minus 0.02 into the log x value. Directly log x is given, that is 0.1 plus c. So from here, I can tell the c, that is 0.002 because multiplied by 0.1. C is 0.002, right? Okay, C is 0.002. Now, what is next? C is 0.002. What is the value of y at x equal to 5 from this fit? What is the value of y at x equal to 5 from this fit? Okay. Okay. What is the value of y? Okay, at x equal to 5 from this fit. Okay, so y will be m log of 5 because it is m log x plus c. Now put down the value. M, slope is already known, 0.02, right, into log 5 plus c, and c is 0.002. Rest of the job, let your calculator, virtual calculator do. So let's complete this quickly. Minus 0.03. Minus 0.03. Minus 0.03, option number A. Minus 0.03, option number A. Correct? Done. Yes, Ritik, for doubly, go through the regression. Not deeply important, but at least basically you should go through. So you can, watch, see Anju, here in this session, okay, we are directly solving the questions. Next question pe aate hain. By the time students read the next question. Okay, so here you directly are solving the question. So maybe why you may be a little uncomfortable because you have not studied, but what you can do is, you can watch other YouTube videos where I have taught in detail, or don't worry, for Gate 24 also I will bring a aptitude marathon. Okay, so in a non-stop manner, okay, we'll cover up all concepts of aptitude. There I will teach also, not only question practice, so that can help you. Okay, I'll bring that in December or January, okay, sometimes before the Gate examination, a quick aptitude revision marathon. So just stay updated, you will be coming to know that as well. Okay, abscissa, the x-intercept basically. The x-intercept, where the curve cuts the x-axis, and where the curve cut the y-axis, that is y-intercept, or simply known as intercept. Y-intercept generally known as intercept only, like C is the intercept, and the x, where the curve curves the x-axis, the abscissa. Okay. No, LU decomposition is there for CS. Sai Krishna. Chalo, let's come to the next question again on a curve. Velocity of a vehicle along a straight line is measured in meter per second and plotted as shown with respect to time in seconds. At the end of 7 seconds, how much will the odometer reading increase? By how much will the odometer increase? Now, what is the odometer? The odometer reading tells the distance. Odometer is used to, okay, measure distance. Okay, that is why the options are also clear. Na? In meters, meters mein kya measure karte ho? Distance, na? Okay. What is given? The velocity. Velocity is what? Rate of change of displacement. Yeah, let me write it simply. Velocity, rate of change. That means d by dt of displacement. Displacement. Displacement is a vector quantity, but distance is a scalar quantity. Distance means magnitude part. Okay, so if I want the distance, that is a scalar quantity, that is actually a scalar quantity. Acha, suppose if I wanted displacement, so what is the reverse of differentiation? Integral. You will do the integral of the velocity curve, but I don't want a displacement, I want a distance. So I should still do the integral, but of speed. Okay, I should do the integral of speed, and speed kaise nikalenge? Modulus of velocity. Integral mod v dt, or I can say integral is also area, na? Because curve is given, so area will be helpful. Area under mod v curve. area under the mod v curve. Okay, so there are some points where velocity is negative. Okay, but you take the modulus of v. Okay, that means area positive ही लेना है सभी part का. Okay, so what is the area of this part? Half into base into height. यहाँ पे आ गया half plus is a triangle. Then a square. Base is 1, height is 1. So 1 into 1. Okay, then okay, this portion can be taken as a trapezium. Okay, so trapezium का हो जाएगा half. Okay, into the sum of parallel sides, which is 1 plus 2, into distance between parallel sides, which is seen to be 1 units. Here are distance. Now next is again this triangle. Half into base into height. Base 1 and height is 2. Half into base into height. Okay, plus this is a flat portion, so 0. Plus, okay, you have to take it to be positive side only. Okay, so once again a complete triangle. Base pura 2 and height is 1. So half base height. Now add up all these values, guys. 1 by 2 and then 1, and then next is what? 3 by 2. Next is 2 by 2 cancelled 1. ये तो 0 है, and next is again 1. Okay, so 1 1 1 3 times and 4 by 2 2. Total answer should be 5. Total answer, kindly check out. It should be 5. Option number D. Yes. Done hai? Just verify the calculation once. Verify the calculation one, and it's D, option number 5. It is going to be D. That is the option number 5. Done hai? Next question. Find the area bounded by the lines 3x plus 2y equal to 14, 2x minus 3y equal to 5 in the first quadrant. Find the area bounded by the lines. So देखो, when you say 3x plus 2y equal to 14 and you want to draw that particular line, okay, so the line will have a slope. Yeah, line will have the x and y intercept. We can calculate both. Okay, what I can do is 3x by 14 plus 2y by 7 is equal to 1, or I can write it as x upon 14 by 3 plus y upon, 2y by 14 hai ye. That is 2y by 14. So y by 7 equal to 1. Okay, the next line hai, okay, that can be written as 2x by 5 minus 3y by 5 equal to 1, and this is x by 5 by 2 plus y upon minus, also adjusted down, minus 5 by 3 equal to 1. Correct hai ji? Correct hai ji? Okay, so we can easily draw these two curves. Okay, first one is x intercept 14 by 3, y intercept is 7. Okay, just free hand ले लेते हैं. And next one is x intercept 5 by 2, y intercept is negative 5 by 3. So y intercept is something negative, but x intercept is 5 by 2. Something of this kind. Okay, let's say this is 5 by 2. This was 14 by 3. This was 7, and this is minus of 5 by 3. Correct? What is the area bounded by these lines in the first quadrant? Okay, area bounded by these lines in the first quadrant. Tell me, what is the area bounded by these lines in the first quadrant? Okay, so both the lines are sketched. Perfect. Area bounded by the lines in the first quadrant. Correct. Yeah. So if you have a look into this particular area, let's see if it works here. This portion. Okay, with the first quadrant combining x and y axis. That is what you need to find. And how can you find this particular area? How can you find this particular area? Better you can take this particular triangle. Okay, and then area of this triangle can be subtracted. For that I need this particular coordinate. Ye coordinate kitna hoga? Okay, not this coordinate actually. You can calculate the coordinate also, but at least if you calculate the height also, that is sufficient. Okay, height of the line, that is sufficient. So you need y. Okay, substituting one into the other. So 3 into x ka value kitna ho jayega? Okay, x here can be written as 5 plus 3y by 2. Okay, plus 2y is equal to 14 multiplying by 2, 3 5s are 15, 3 3s are 9y, plus 4y is equal to 28, 9 plus 4 13, 13y, 28 minus 15 is also 13. So the value of y is 1. How much is the value of y? Y is equal to the 1. The y is equal to 1. Okay, so here y is 1. This height is 1. Okay, so what is the area enclosed? What is going to be my answer? Half the bigger triangle area. The bigger triangle ka base hai 14 by 3. Half into base into height. Height is 7, very clear. Minus the area of this smaller triangle. Okay, that is half into base. Base is the difference between the x coordinates into the height, which is simply 1. Okay, so this 2 is cancelled with 14. So 7 7 7s are 49 by 3 minus half. और ये कितना हो जाएगा? 28 minus 15 by 6. That is simply 1. So 49 by 3 minus ये हुआ 13 divided by 12. Taking it on the scale of 12, 49 into 4, 196 minus 13. So 183 by 12. Okay, 183 by 12, 15.25. 15.25. Option number B. 15.25 is the last answer. Option number B, 15.25 is the answer. Done hai ji? Okay. Now let's move ahead to the next question then. Yeah. If modulus of 9y minus 6 is 3, then what is y square minus 4y by 3? Okay, so see, very basic question again. Modulus of 9y minus 6 is 3. So what can be 9y minus 6? It could be plus or minus 3, because after taking the mod, it is given to be 3. It is given to be 3. So actual value may be plus 3 or minus 3, because modulus of both of them will be 3. Okay, so what is the y? So dekho, it is, what is the 9y? So if you take 3, 3 plus 6 is 9. If you take minus 3 plus 6 will be 3. So what is the value of y? 9 by 9, 1. 3 by 9 is 1 by 3. Y is 1 or 1 by 3. Okay, but when you take y square minus 4y by 3, okay, what it is going to be? 1 square minus 4y by 3, that is 4 into 1 by 3. 1 minus 4 by 3 is minus 1 by 3, right? Or, okay, the second value is 1 by 3 ka square minus 4 by 3 of y, that is 1 by 3. So that becomes 1 by 9 minus 4 by 9, which is minus 3 by 9, that is also minus 1 by 3. Okay, so for both the values of y actually, right, for both the values of y, you have minus 1 by 3. So I can say that y square minus 4y by 3 has the fixed value, that is minus 1 by 3. That is the minus 1 by 3, correct? That is known as the minus 1 by 3. Chalo, done hai. This was simple one. Next question. In a quadratic function, so this is a quadratic function now, the value of the product of the roots alpha beta is 4. Find the value of, now might be thinking some properties of quadratic equations or something. Very simple question actually, that is why 1 mark. Very simple, because just try and attempt the question, you get the marks. Okay, alpha power n plus beta power n divided by alpha power minus n, I will write it as 1 upon alpha power n. Similarly, beta power minus n, let us write as 1 upon beta power n. Just simplify. It's a question of simplification, not actually on quadratic. Okay? Yes, Ritik. Okay, so now simplify this. Alpha power n plus beta power n upon, simplify the denominator. Okay, that is going to be alpha power n plus beta power n divide by alpha power n beta power n. So alpha power n plus beta power n is cancelled, and alpha power n beta power n shifts to the numerator. This can also be written as alpha beta power n. Now product of the roots is 4 na, that is given. The answer is 4 power n. Actually, I told you, this is not on quadratic. Only language se confuse mat hona. Just read the question sometimes completely, attempt the question. It's a basic simplification question. Correct, Ritik Ghosh. It's a simplification of the expression. Okay, you get alpha beta power n, and where alpha beta is actually given to me. The alpha beta is actually given to me. Okay. So that's what is making the question simpler. Moving ahead to the next question. In a process, the number of cycles to failure decreases exponentially with an increase in load. At the load of 80 units, it takes 100 cycles. When the load is halved, it takes 10,000 cycles for failure. The load for which the failure will happen in 5,000 cycles. Tell me. In a process, the number of cycles to failure, the number of cycles to failure decreases exponentially. How do you write down an exponential function? Okay, let's say y, is the number of cycles, that decreases any exponential function. Okay, let us write it as k a power x. K a power x. See, exponential doesn't always means e, na? 2 power x, 10 power x. Okay, all these are exponential functions. Okay, so k a power x. Okay, with the increase in load. Okay, let's say the load is x. Okay, let's say the load is x. Okay, now what is the first equation given? What is the first equation given? At the load of 80, it takes 100 cycles. Okay, the number of cycles 100 will be k a raised to the power 80. Okay, when the load is halved, so 80 ka half 40, it takes 10,000 cycles. It takes 10,000 cycles. So first of all, in दोनों को divide कर लीजिए. When you divide these two, okay, so 100 by 10,000, 1 by 100 will become k to k cancel. A power 80 upon a power 40 will be a power 40. Okay. With this a power 40, okay, take the equation number 2 again. Okay, so 10,000 is equal to k into a power 40, which is 1 by 100. So at least you get the value of k. Ye 10 power 4 and 10 power 2. The k will be 10 power 6. The k will actually be 10 power 6. Okay. The k will actually be 10 power 6. Acha. Also, if y is k a power x, okay, now k is 10 raised to the power 6, I can say a power x. Now take the log. Log of y is log of this 10 power 6 a power x. If two numbers are multiplied inside the log, okay, so log of a into b is log a plus log b. Okay, log a plus log b. Log a, and let's take the log to the base 10 because 10 power ke form mein aaya hai na. Let's take log of y. Okay, the common log to the base 10. 10 power 6 a power x. Okay, now apply the property. Log ab is log a plus log b. So log 10 power 6 plus log a power x. Okay. So I have log of y is equal to, whenever any power inside the log, that comes outside. So 6 log 10 plus x log a, and finally I can write down log y is equal to 6 log 10. Log 10 is 1 because I have taken log to the base 10 only, plus x log a, plus x log a. Can I also calculate what is the value of log a? यहाँ से आ जाएगा ना? यहाँ से you can also calculate what is the value of log a. ठीक है? Yeah, maybe if you want, you can write down a. What can be a? 1 upon 100 is 0.01. 1 upon 100 is 0.01. This is a power 40. A power 40 is 0.01. Okay, so when you take the log, what I want the log a ना, तो ठीक है, वो यहाँ से ले आएंगे. What is a? A can be written as 0.01 raised to the power 1 by 40. Okay, we'll use this parameter. Okay, now what I want actually, okay, when the load is halved, okay, that is used. The load for which the failure will happen in 5,000 cycles. What is the load for which the failure will happen in 5,000 cycles? Failure is represented, the number of cycles is represented by y. Okay, and I want 5,000 cycles is equal to 6 plus x. X is the load. Okay, log a. What is a? Okay, a is 0.01 raised to the power 1 by 40. इसको आप simplify कर लेंगे. Okay, let us try to simplify this result. Okay, let us just try to simplify this result. Okay, so I have log 5,000. Okay, इसको यहाँ लिख देते हैं 6 plus power inside the log will be divided outside. Okay, तो will be multiplied outside to into 1 by 40 outside. So that becomes x by 40 log 0.01. Okay, log 0.01. 0.01 is 10 की power minus 2. Okay, again minus 2 will also come outside. 6 plus x by 40 into minus 2 also outside, and log 10 will be 1. log 10 will be 1. तो यहाँ पे आ जाते हैं फाइनल कैलकुलेशन के लिए. So I have log 5000 is equal to x is equal to 6, okay, minus x by 20. Okay, ये 2 को cancel कर दिया. So what is the value of x from here? Dear, just calculate. Rest is just calculation. Okay, you have log of 5000. Okay, then you need to subtract 6 and into 20 factor 46 approximately, right? X is approximately 40. Sorry, 40 नहीं आया था, 46 आया था. I'm sorry. It is approximately 46. Option number B. It is 46. No, Ritik, not suggested. Because exponential, that's what I told in the beginning. Exponential is not only e power x or e power minus x curve. It could be 2 power x, 5 power x, anything. Okay. And even actually you realize the value of a, okay, that's not at all turning to be e. Okay. So option number B is correct answer. Option number B is the correct answer. Done. Hai? Moving ahead to the next question. Okay. Again, it's on exponent only, exponent and log. Q power minus a is 1 upon r. R power minus b is 1 upon s. S power minus c is 1 upon q. What is ABC? देखो, what is mentioned here is q की power minus a is 1 upon r and 1 upon r is r inverse actually. Okay, so negative power if you cancel, so you can write q power a is equal to r. But I want a, b, c. For that I want a. So again take the log on both the sides. So log of q power a is log of r, right? Power comes outside, so a log q is equal to log r. So what is the value of a? Log r is divided by log q. 2 marks question on exponents and log again. Okay. So what is the value of a obtained? Log r upon log q. Okay. Log r upon log q. So देखो, by similarity I can say same na, r power minus b is s inverse. Similar way you solve p, again power mein like a was in the power. So what is the value of a you got? Log r divided by log q. So what should be the b then? What should be the b? A similar analogy if you apply. So rather than r it will be s and a की जगह होगा कितना? q की जगह होगा r. So it is going to be log of s divided by log of r into, similarly what is going to be c? Log of q divided by this number, log of s. And if you feel log s cancel, log q, everything gets cancelled. Answer is 1. Answer is 1. Okay, simple. It's the way to make it simple. It's the approach. Okay, and that is developed by more and more practice. Okay, more and more practice. ठीक है, तो करेक्ट आंसर श्याम, ऋतिक घोष, साई कृष्णा, योगेंद्र. करेक्ट आंसर इट्स ऑप्शन नंबर सी, दैट इज 1. दैट इज द 1 यूनिट. ठीक है, चलो डन है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. The binary operator, okay, rather than defining any function, an operator has been given, okay, that is a square b is ab plus a plus b. Okay, where a and b are any two real numbers. What is the value of the identity element of this operation? Okay, defined as the number x such that a square x equal to a. When x is operated with a, you get back a. Okay, that is what is identity element. Okay, very simple actually, just substitute. Okay, a square x is a. But what is a square x? That should be like ab, it should be ax plus a plus x equal to a. So this a is cancelled. I have ax plus x equal to 0. Right side a cancel हो गया. So x common, a plus 1 is 0. But what they have mentioned, a can be, okay, what is the value of x? Okay, for any value of a. A can be anything. Okay, so x has to be 0. See, I can't take a equal to minus 1. See, either x0 or a equal to minus 1. But a can take any value. For any value of a, this should be true. And that is only possible if you take x equal to 0. Then if you take any value of a, 0 into anything will be 0. Okay, the value of the identity element defined as the number x is 0. Basic question, logical question on operator. 2 marker. Okay. That's like a 2 marker. Okay, now before I go to the next question, there are many other questions to be done, but I feel time is 1:20 and many students started sleeping. Okay, many students started sleeping, attendance going down. Okay, so guys, so MMC, All India Open Mega Mic Test schedule, the next MMC will be 25th November to 1st of December. Okay, so for EC, it's going to be electromagnetics and communication this time. Okay, and after that, you will have the full official GATE pattern. Okay, the full syllabus test. Okay, you can appear at any time in this particular window at any time, and the result will be declared on the 2nd December. Take the benefit and practice more and more and see your performance in the thousands of students. The number that least fits this particular set, the number that least fits this particular set is how much? Tell me. It's like odd man out question, very simple odd man out question. Okay, it's basically an observation. 324 18 square, 441 is square of 21, 64 is 8 square, 97 is not a perfect square. 97 is not a perfect square, so that is the least number that is fitting the set, option number C. Okay, rest 3 are perfect square of some numbers, but 97 cannot be the square of some number, right? In other way, the question is like odd one out. So there is another question, 1 mark. These are simple 1 mark question. Find the odd one out. Find the odd one out. 13, 23, 33, 43, 53. इसमें क्या logic है? All except this 33 are prime numbers. 33 is the only number which is composite, which is not prime. 13, 23, 43, 53, they're all prime. Okay, so 33, option number B. It's the only number which is not prime in the list. Okay, so basic logical questions. Okay, observation of the numbers like prime numbers or perfect squares and etc. You don't have to calculate much here. Yes, odd one out can also be in letters. Odd one out can also be in letters. Okay, and have a look into it. It's also simple. Okay, C-A-D-B-E. Dekho, C-A-D-B-E. So actually A-B is also there. Okay, then C, then D, then E. Okay, so you start from A. Okay, then B, then C, then D, then E. Sequence hai pura. Okay, J, H, K, I, L. Whether this follows the same pattern, by what is the odd one out? Out of the 4, 3 will be in a pattern, 1 will mismatch. Okay, which is the one that I have to highlight. So H, I, second and fourth, even position se start karna hai na? So correct. H, I, then J, then K, then L. Perfect. Same sequence. Okay, now start with the even, second one. V, W, X, Y, Z. Yes, the numbers are in sequence. Okay. NM. NM hota hai kya? Is it NM? No, it's MN actually. NM. Ye yahin pe fail ho gaya. The sequence is MN. Okay, the sequence is MN. Okay, then O should come here. Then P. Then Q. Okay, so OPQ to sahi hai. Okay, if had it been like this, then it follows the pattern. But right now it is given in some another manner. That is why the D is the odd one out, which is not following the pattern. Okay. So एक sequence है. एक sequence में letters arranged है. That sequence we had to identify. Next one. It's again on letters, but find the missing sequence in the letter series. It's on letters, but you have to find the missing number in the letter series. Find the missing sequence in the letter series. B, FH, LNP. B and FH and LNP, and next is what? So देखो B. Then directly you have F, H. So one letter is missing between them, G. Then you have L, N, P. Okay, so L, M, N, O. Okay, so one letter is missing. Okay, but between these patterns, how many letters are missing? अब देखो ये देख लेना आप. B, तो C, D, E is not given. Then F, H. Okay, तो बीच में G missing था, F, G, H. So I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So now whatever may be the next answer, okay, first you have to skip 3 letters because between every pattern given, okay, 3 letters are missing. So I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So Q, R, S. So answer will start with T. Okay, and then within the answer, one letter alternate you have to skip. So T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. T, V, X, Z. T, V, X, Z, option number C. T, V, X, Z, option number C. Correct answer, Ritik, Sham, Sai Krishna. It's option number C. T, V, X, Z. The very correct answer is option number C. Okay. A sort of coding question. If Relftaga means carefree, Otaga means careful, Fertaga means careless, which of the following could mean after care? Which of the following could mean after care? Tell me. Which of the following could mean after care? If Relftaga, let us write down this. If Relftaga means carefree, it means carefree. Otaga means some random language is given. We have to decode the language. Means careful. Fertaga means careless. Okay, which of the following could mean after care? You are given the meaning of the word. What can be that word? What can be that code? Okay, ab dekho, what is one thing common here? Okay, taga, taga, taga in all the three codes. And in all the three words that is given, care is common. So definitely care corresponds to taga. Care corresponds to taga. Achha, also, taga was at the last and care comes in the first. But here in the given word after care, care is next. Okay, so the word should start with taga. Okay, word should start with taga. Okay, the word should start with taga. Okay, so ye raha care at the last or taga in the beginning. Okay, then what about next? Taga what? After. How to know what is the code word for after? Okay, after. Nowhere I see after. How to decode the code for after? For that I will simply use the option. So it has to be taga something. Okay, can it be taga fur? See, fur definitely stands for less. Fur definitely stands for less. Fur has been already used. Okay, so it cannot be taga fur. It has to be taga zen. Because I just got to know that it has to be taga something. Okay, so that means B or C. Okay, but B cannot be correct answer. Okay, taga something means it could be B or C. But B, why it is not correct, I have shown you. The correct answer is C then. Okay, ji, the very correct answer is C. The very correct answer is C. Done. Next question. Yeah, M has a son Q and a daughter R. Family relation, basic question. Okay, M has a son Q and a daughter R. Right. H has no other children. अच्छा, he has no other children. So किसकी बात चल रही है? M का. Let me draw the family tree. M has a son. Okay, so children are written one level down, parent to child relation. Okay, son Q. Son means male and male are represented by square. Females will be represented by circle. Son Q and daughter R. Daughter R. So R will be represented. R is a female represented by circle. Q and R are brother and sister. Siblings, brother, ya brother, sister, sister, they are represented by dash. Okay, he has no other children. So only these two other children. Okay. E is the mother of P and daughter-in-law of M. E is the mother of P and daughter-in-law of M. Daughter-in-law of this M. Okay, daughter-in-law means daughter-in-law means what? Wife of son. Okay, wife of the son. So M ka son P. So definitely E is the wife. E is the wife of Q. Wife of the son Q. Okay. And wife, husband to wife relation is represented by equal to. A marriage means represented by equal to. A dash means sibling, brother, sister, like that. Okay, so E is the daughter-in-law of M and also E is the mother of P. Okay, E is the mother of P. So E is the mother, gender is female, but what is the gender of P? That is unknown. Okay, how is P related to M? Tell me. 2 level down. See, child of child, grandchild. Grandchild, option number B. P is the grandchild. Okay. See, why they are not mentioning grandson or granddaughter? Because I don't know the gender of P. ठीक है, I don't know the gender of P, that is why I can't say whether it is grandson or granddaughter. Okay, so grandchild. Okay, tell me हर्ष आनंद किस पॉइंट पे एग्जैक्ट डाउट है, थोड़ा सा बता दीजिए. ओके चलो, so correct answer is option number B. Very simple. See, if I talk about blood relation question, it is actually one of the simplest one. ठीक है जी. Next question. 2¼ hours back. स्टार्ट से रिपीट करना है तो पूरा वीडियो देख लीजिए ना, डाउट बताइए, देन आई कैन हेल्प यू. इफ यू जस्ट वांट मी टू रिपीट, मैं इसी लैंग्वेज में रिपीट करूंगा जैसे मैंने अभी बोला, तो आप रिवाइंड कर लीजिए. आप डाउट बोलेंगे तो मैं कुछ नए अंदाज में बता पाऊंगा आपको. 2¼ hours back, when seen in a mirror, the reflection of a wall clock without a numbers marking seemed to show 1:30. What is the actual current time shown by the clock? 2¼ hour back. 2¼ hour back, the reflection of the wall clock is seemed to show 1:30. Okay, so what is the actual time 2½ hour back? Right, 2½ hour back. इसका शॉर्टकट भी बताएंगे. 2¼ hour back. Okay, so 2 1/4 hours back. क्वार्टर है वो. 2 1/4 hours back. Okay, the reflection seen in the mirror is 1:30. रफली अगर बना लें, 1 and 2 and 6. This is what 1:30 is. Okay, 1 और 2 के बीच में होगा hour and, और minute and 6 पे होगा. That is 1:30. Now this is the reflected time. This is the reflection of wall clock. Okay, that shows as 1:30. So what is the actual correct time then? Okay, what is the actual correct time? So, okay, when you again create the reflection, okay, whatever is between 1 to 2 वो इधर दिखाई देगा आपको, and ये तो as it is रहा 6. Okay, so this remains at 6. Okay, but then the hour end is now seen between 10 to 11. Okay, so what is this particular time? 10:30. 10:30. 10:30 is the actual time 2 1/4 hours back. Okay. इसको हम ऐसा बोल सकते हैं, what is the actual time? 10:30. Okay, ठीक है. So what is the actual current time? What is the current actual time? Current, तो ये तो 2 1/4 hours back था ना, तो add this 2 1/4 hours, 2 hours add करेंगे तो 12, and 1/4 hour means 15 minutes. Okay, so 30 plus 15, 45, 12:45. 12:45, option number D. 12:45, option number D. करेक्ट ऋतिक, फाइनल आंसर 12:45. अब इसका शॉर्टकट बताता हूं मैं आपको. ओके, इसका शॉर्टकट क्या है? शॉर्टकट फॉर मिरर इमेज ऑफ क्लॉक. देख लीजिए, ये तो हो गया फुल एक्सप्लेनेशन. Okay, what is the shortcut for mirror image of a clock? Okay, so what is the time in the mirror? 1:30. Okay, इसको reflect करने के लिए you subtract the time from 1160. Subtract the time from 1160. Okay, so 30 minus 60, 30, 11 minus 1, 10. यही आया 10:30. देखिए. Okay. Shortcut for calculating the reflection. बाकी whether it is 2¼ hour back या what, some extra language that you can manage. Okay, but shortcut to find the reflected time, okay, of a wall clock is just subtracting that particular time from 1160. 1160 actually is 12 hours, but don't write down 12. Write down 11 separate, 60 separate. 11 hours, 60 minutes. Minute subtract from 60, hours subtract from 11. Okay, that is what you need to do here. That is what you need to do here. Michael lives 10 kilometers away from where I live. Okay, very simple question. Okay. Every time. It is the algorithm for every possible time. Okay, Michael lives 10 kilometers away from where I live. Ahmed lives 5 kilometers away. Suzanne lives 7 kilometers from where I live. Aaron is farther away from Ahmed, but closer than Suzanne from where I live. Okay, from where I live. ठीक है, तो मुझे इतना पता है. Michael lives 10 kilometers away. Okay. then Ahmed lives 5 kilometer away, Suzanne lives 7 kilometer away. Okay, Arun is farther away from Ahmed. ठीक है, तो Arun is farther away from Ahmed, so greater than 5 kilometer तो होगा, but closer than Suzanne. तो Suzanne is 7 kilometer away from where I live. Okay, so Arun will be greater than 5 kilometer but closer than Suzanne. मतलब he will be at some distance which is less than 7 kilometer. From the information provided, what is one possible distance at which I live from Arun's place? Okay, ये AR मतलब Arun ही है. Okay, so Arun should be at a distance which is greater than 5 and less than 7. It's about the reading question. You get 1 mark for reading the question. Greater than 5, less than 7. एक option बैठा है यहाँ पे, option number C. All others are out of the range. 4.99. I want greater than 5. देखो options कितना भी close हो, but 4.99 is less than 5 ना. I want greater than 5 and less than 7. Even 7.01 will not work. ठीक है? Yes, Ritik. That is symmetric time. ओके जी, तो ऑप्शन नंबर सी इट इज. ठीक है, इट्स ऑप्शन नंबर सी. तो यू गेट 1 मार्क फॉर रीडिंग. ये केवल रीडिंग पे है एक तरीके से. अब देखो, तो दीज क्वेश्चंस आर एक्चुअली अरेंजमेंट. दीज क्वेश्चंस आर एक्चुअली अरेंजमेंट. सो अरेंजमेंट का ही अगर मैं केस ले लूं यहां पे, ठीक है, ये लीजिए. ओके, कंसिडर दिस नेक्स्ट केस फ्रॉम द अरेंजमेंट. कंसिडर दिस नेक्स्ट केस फ्रॉम अरेंजमेंट. ये लीजिए. Consider the following statements relating to the level of poker play of 4 players P, Q, R, S. Okay, P always beats Q, R always beats S, S loses to P, okay, only sometimes, and R always loses to Q. R always loses to Q. As per this given information, okay, as per this given information, P beats Q, okay. R always loses to Q, मतलब इसको vice versa करेंगे तो Q always beats R and R always beats S. But does it mean that P will always beat S? Does it mean that P will always beat S? देखो, there is a simple example I will tell you. In this World Cup, South Africa beats Pakistan. Pakistan beats Bangladesh. Does it mean that South Africa will beat Bangladesh? Actually, South Africa lost to Bangladesh. One of the biggest setup of this World Cup. If you have followed, South Africa beats Pakistan in a close match. Pakistan beats Bangladesh. Does it mean that South Africa beats Bangladesh? No, the competition can be South Africa and Bangladesh could be of any other intensity. So ये winning और losing को generalize नहीं कर सकते dear. Okay. अच्छा. Now same time you look into statement number 3. Okay, that is clearly given. S loses to P only sometimes. According to this sequence. Okay, according to this sequence, P always is beating S. P is the highest, so it should always be S. S should always lose, but S loses to P only sometimes. ये आ गई बात समझ में? So we can't decide any sequence in winning or losing. Okay, we can decide the sequence of suppose heights if you are in height. Previously was a distance. Okay, we can arrange distances, heights, or etc. something, but we cannot arrange this winning or losing. A beats B, B beats C, but the intensity of A and C could be something else. ठीक है, उनके डायनेमिक्स अलग हो जाते हैं. ठीक है, उनके डायनेमिक्स अलग हो जाते हैं. ठीक है, चलो. So, which of the following can be logically inferred? Okay, क्या logically conclude कर सकते हैं? P is likely to beat all the 3 other players. This is again nullified by the statement number 3. S loses to P only sometimes. Okay, P is likely to beat all the other 3 players means P is always likely to beat S? No. Okay, S loses to P only sometimes. केवल कभी कभी हारता है, कई बार जीतता भी है. Right? So no, can't be concluded. Okay. S is the absolute worst player. If S was the absolute worst player, then S will always be losing. But S loses to P only sometimes. So he is winning many times. So he cannot be the worst player. He is winning to P. P is winning with Q. Q is further winning with R. So कुछ भी worst नहीं बोल सकते यहाँ पे हम. Is the absolute worst player in this? No. No. Right? No. So it's option number D. Neither 1 nor 2. Neither 1 nor 2. Okay, that's what. Next, see, this is again the arrangement, this is again like arrangement. So एक question आपको homework देते हैं, because it is again also winning and losing. Okay, Leela age भी given है, and when they are visiting each other, they are likely to play chess. Pavitra wins more often than Leela does. उसी type का theme है, so you can try out. It's a 2-marker question. Okay, try out. एक question तो homework लेके जा सकते हैं, because it is on a related theme, arranging. Okay, but remember, when A beats B, B beats C, we cannot say A always beats C. If I say, suppose A is elder than B, B is elder than C, then definitely A is elder than C. If it is about numbers, you can arrange. But winning and losing is also dependent on several probabilities and the intensities of the particular teams. ठीक है, ये नहीं बोल सकते. अब इसको try करेंगे आप. ठीक है? Next, syllogism. Syllogism. Logical conclusion based on syllogism. Some facts are given, like statement. Which of the conclusions can follow? There are 3 conclusions. If above statements are facts, facts means what? What is a fact? Which is a true conclusion. Okay. Okay, tell me. देखो, how do you deal with the syllogism based question? Okay, the best method to deal with the syllogism question will be the Venn diagram. Okay, humans are mammals. Humans are mammals. All humans are mammals. Humans means all. कुछ some नहीं बोला तो all ही मानेंगे. Okay, so let's say dear, these are humans. Okay, let's say these are humans, but humans are mammals. Okay, so mammals, humans are a subset of mammals, I can say. Okay, let's say there are so many mammals, but humans are definitely amongst the mammals. Next, some humans are engineers. Not all, but only some humans are engineers. Okay, so some of the humans, some of them will be common with engineers. Okay, some of them will be common with engineers. So engineers कहाँ होंगे? Maybe inside mammals. Okay, or maybe outside mammal also. But definitely some engineers are humans, because some humans are engineers, but rest of the engineers may be completely inside mammals, maybe outside mammals also. जो mentioned नहीं है, we can take maybe na, both the cases. Some engineers may be mammals, some may not be mammals. This is engineers. Now, engineers build houses. Engineers, engineers means of course all engineers build houses. Okay. There can be other persons also building houses, but at least engineers build houses. Okay, so let's say these are the persons who build houses. Okay, but engineers also build houses. There can be other category of persons also building houses, but engineers build houses. So engineers, okay, should be inside the category of persons who build houses. Now, based on this, what is the correct conclusion? All mammals build houses. ऐसा तो नहीं समझ में आ रहा, right? All mammals build houses? No. Some of the mammals can build houses, but all नहीं कह सकते. May or may not be. See, I told you, na, engineers build houses. So houses category is outside engineers. Okay, maybe it is even much bigger to accommodate all others, but that is a maybe chance, na, and maybe is never a conclusion. Okay, maybe is never a conclusion. So ये हो गया maybe. Second statement, engineers are mammals. All engineers, I told you, na, engineers and humans, something is common. Some humans are engineers, so some engineers are humans. Okay, but engineers kitna large hoga? It has to include some humans. Maybe it is inside mammals, maybe it is outside mammals also. So we can't conclude na, that 100% engineers is inside mammals. Okay, right. So engineers are mammals, maybe. Okay, not 100% sure. Maybe, may not be. Okay, C. Okay, C. See, when I say engineers means, of course, I assume all engineers. Sare engineers, mammals say no. Some humans are not engineers. Are very clear, na? Some humans are engineers, so some are not engineers. That is very clearly followed. Very obvious. Some humans are engineers, some are not. Some are not. Okay, so some humans are not engineers. Some humans are not engineers. Some humans are not engineers. Okay, some humans are not engineers. So this is totally followed. Okay, so correct answer is B, third only follow. ओके ये दिख भी रहा है, सम ऑफ द ह्यूमंस, क्या बोला है, सम ऑफ द ह्यूमंस दिस पोर्शन दे आर नॉट इंजीनियस, these are the humans which are ingenious but some of them are not ingenious. Done. Option number B correct. Ritik correct. Ghosh ठीक है, it's option number B. Only 3 will follow. Okay, only 3 can be logically concluded. Okay, 1 or 2 have a maybe chance and maybe means not a conclusion. Maybe means not a conclusion. ठीक है, let's move ahead to the next question then. Let's move ahead to the next question then. Okay, a flat is shared by 4 first year engineering graduate students. Okay, first year undergraduate students. They agreed to allow the oldest of them to enjoy some extra space in the flat. Manu is 2 months older than Shravan. Okay, Manu is 2 months older than Shravan. Okay, so Shravan plus 2 will be Manu. Okay, Manu who is 3 months younger than Trideep. ओके तो मनु इज 3 months यंगर, तो -3 करेंगे तो यू गेट टू ट्रेडीप 3 months यंगर. अच्छा सॉरी, इफ यू गो टू ट्रेडीप इट विल बी +3. मनु इज 3 months यंगर ना. ओके राइट, चलो. सो मनु इज 2 months ओल्डर देन श्रवण, 3 months यंगर देन त्रिदीप, तो वाइस वर्सा त्रिदीप इज 3 months ओल्डर. पवन इज 1 month ओल्डर देन श्रवण. पवन इज 1 month ओल्डर देन श्रवण, तो +1 करेंगे टू श्रवण, यू गेट पवन. Who should occupy the extra space? Okay, who should occupy the extra space? The eldest one. Okay, because they agreed to allow the oldest of them. Okay, oldest of them, या eldest बोलेंगे properly. Okay, so who is the eldest? Hey, very clearly, if you draw the sequence out of this, S के बाद P है, S के बाद M है. Okay, but M +3. Okay, Trideep. Okay, Trideep. Okay, so Trideep. Okay, then with a 3 unit difference Manu will be there. Okay, Manu में +1 करेंगे. okay, तो +2 करेंगे तो you'll get, अच्छा ठीक है, it is definitely like this. if you start with S +1 P आएगा +1, S +2 is Manu. okay, तो यहाँ पे +1 कर दिया, you get Manu, right. Manu +3 ओके इस त्रिवेदी, क्या नाम है, त्रिदीप, समथिंग लाइक दिस. मनु इज 3 months ओल्डर देन श्रवण. श्रवण, अच्छा ये जो +3 है ना, दैट इज एक्चुअली विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू श्रवण. ओके, स्टिल एप्लीकेबल. ओके, तो ये +1 होगा, स्टिल त्रिदीप, स्टिल इट्स गोइंग टू बी त्रिदीप. करेक्ट, स्टिल इट्स त्रिदीप. Okay, so who is the oldest one? Trideep, and he will occupy the extra space. He will occupy the extra space. यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा correction है. Manu is 2 months older than Shravan. Who is? तो that is with respect to Shravan. Shravan who is 3 months younger than Trideep. Okay, तो Shravan +3 will be Trideep because Shravan is younger. Okay, तो Trideep is older. ये हो गया. So it's again an arrangement question. This is once again an arrangement question. Arrangement question. Once again an arrangement question. चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. In a 2x4 rectangle grid given below, each cell is a rectangle. How many rectangles can be observed in the grid? Okay, how many rectangles? It's a result from permutation combination. Don't rely on counting. अगर आप count करोगे, you can count also, but there will be several rectangle ना. Okay, this is 1x1 is also a rectangle. Okay, 1x2 भी हो सकता है, 1x3 भी हो सकता है, but then there can be several 1x3 rectangles, right? How many such rectangles can be formed? How many such rectangles can be formed? How to deal with that? It's a result from PNC actually. Okay, from the PNC you get this result. Okay, that within a rectangular grid, ये important result लिख देता हूं मैं यहाँ पे. Within a rectangular grid of m cross n, okay, the number of rectangles, is given by 1 + 2 etc. up to m, summation 1 to m, summation 1 to n. number of squares भी पूछ सकते हैं. okay, number of squares भी पूछ सकते हैं. number of squares is given by m into n plus m minus 1 n minus 1, you know, keep subtracting 1 1. Pehle m into n product, m minus 1 n minus 1, m minus 2 n minus 2 till you get 0. Because you are reducing 1 by 1 ना, m minus 1 m minus 2 कहीं ना कहीं 0 आ जाएगा, वहां पे स्टॉप कर देंगे आप. ओके, till you get 0. So हमें क्वेश्चन चाहिए नंबर ऑफ रेक्टेंगल्स. ओके, सो व्हाट इज द आंसर? ओके, दिस इज अ रेक्टेंगुलर ग्रिड of 2 cross 4. Okay, m cross n. So it is summation 1 to 2, that is summation 1 plus 2, then summation 1 to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That becomes 3 multiplied by, this is 10. Answer is going to be 30. Answer is going to be C, that is 30. That is 30. Yes, it's going to be 30. It's going to be 30. How the result is coming from P and C? Okay, because to form a rectangle, okay, to form a rectangle, you need to what? You need to select any 2 horizontal lines out of 3. You need to select any 2 vertical lines out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then apply जो NCR का formula होता है. So I have given you the direct result. Okay. To form any rectangle, select any 2 vertical lines out of 5 vertical lines. Grid 2 cross 4 की है, but the lines vertical are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boundary को include करके. And then select similarly 2 horizontal, any 2 horizontal line. Maybe ये भी हो सकता है. Maybe you can select first and third. Maybe you can select second and third. That is how you will get different rectangles. Na? So select any 2 horizontal lines out of 3. Okay, you get the same answer. You get the same answer. ठीक है. So or it could be like 3c2 multiplied by 5c2. Any 2 horizontal lines out of 3, any 2 vertical lines. इससे भी देखेंगे 3c2 is 3, 5c2 का वैल्यू होता है 5 into 4 divide by 2. Same answer you will get 30. Right? That's like from P and C. 3c2 into 5c2, and I have summarized the result for you. ठीक है? I have summarized the result for you. ठीक है जी. Moving ahead to the next question. Okay. A window is made up of a square portion and an equilateral triangle portion above it. Very simple question. The base of the triangular portion coincides with the upper side of the square. Okay, if the perimeter of the window is 6, what is the area of the window in meters square? Okay, a window is made up of what? A square portion and an equilateral triangle above it. Okay, base of the triangle coincides with the upper side of the square. So let's say this, if this is the square, okay, and the equilateral triangle portion above it, so there has to be an equilateral triangle portion that is fitting exactly above it. Something of this kind. Okay. अच्छा, now ये है square. Okay, square has all 4 equal sides. So this is A. But the base of the square, sorry, the top of the square is equal to the base of the equilateral portion. And because it is an equilateral triangle, okay, so all 3 sides are equal. So base A हुआ, तो other 2 sides are also A. Okay. Now perimeter of the window. What is the perimeter? What is the perimeter? Sum of the boundary. So when you calculate perimeter, A, 5 times आएगा. This is not going to come. This is the inner side now. Okay, so perimeter when I say that actually becomes 5A and perimeter का value 6 है, तो A is 6 by 5, that is 1.2. What is the area of the window? What is the area of the window? Tell me. Now area of the window is area of the square plus area of the equilateral triangle. Dear, what is the formula for area of equilateral triangle? Root 3 by 4a square. Okay, the area of equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4a square. तो ये कितना हो गया? Just you have to solve a square, 1.2 का square, इसको outside रख देते हैं. Then 1 plus root 3 by 4. Complete the calculation. 2.06. 2.06, option number B. Done. Simply 1 mark question hai, expected simple. Okay, so we have now come to some geometry and mensuration question. The correct answer is B, 2.06, dear. It is the B, that is 2.06. It is 2.06. Done hai? Next question. Okay. A wire of length 340 mm is to be cut into two parts. One of the parts is to be made into a square and another is made into a rectangle. Okay, where the sides are in the ratio 1:2. What is the length of the side of the square such that the combined area of the square and rectangle is minima? कुछ minima maxima भी आएगा यहाँ पे. Okay, so there is a wire of length 340 mm. Okay, there is a wire of length 340 mm. Okay, it is to be cut into two parts. Okay, it is to be cut into two parts. Okay, suppose I cut it here. Okay, and suppose this is X and suppose this is Y, made into a square and another into a rectangle. Okay, suppose this is Y. Okay, the total length of the wire is 340, so X plus Y is 340. Okay, now from one of the portion you will be getting a square. Okay, from another you get a rectangle. Okay, where the sides of the rectangle are in the ratio 1:2. Okay, one of the part is made into a square. Okay, one of the part is made into a square. So let's say this is A, side of the square A. तो हमें ये पता है what piece of the wire makes the square? It is the X piece of the wire. So I can say that 4A by this X corresponds to 4A because this X will be bended into four sides. Okay, next यहाँ पे आ जाएंगे. Okay, from the length Y rectangle has been made, तो Y will be equal to the perimeter of the rectangle. Y will be equal to the perimeter of the rectangle. The sides of the rectangle are in the ratio 1:2. तो suppose अगर इसको K माना मैंने तो इसको 2K ले लेना चाहिए because sides are in the ratio 1:2 ना. So we can take the sides as K and 2K. Okay, so what is the Y? It is the parameter which is twice of K plus 2K. KK and 2K, 2K both are twice. So this is 3K, 3K 2 is 6K. Okay. Ab, what is the equation coming? What is the equation coming? You have X plus Y equal to 340, right? Okay, so we can replace X and Y in terms of A and K. Okay, what is the length of the side of the square? That is, what is the value of A such that the combined area of the square and rectangle is minimum? Combined area of the square and rectangle is minimum. Okay, so please complete it and allow me 2 minutes. I'll be just back. Thinking to bring a tea for me, a quick tea for me to re-energize myself. Okay, because students have now started disappointing. It's of course it's 2 a.m. and attendance is dropping heavily. Okay, if it drops much below, what should we do? Should we stop? I know it's 2 a.m. Okay, but at least one day we can take the pain. Okay, just allow me. I'll at least bring some tea for me to compensate. Hello. Yes, guys. So are you done with something? Let's check if you're done with something. Okay. Let us check if you're done with something. So the combined area of the square and rectangle should be minimum. ठीक है, तो combined area कितना होगा? Okay. The area of the square will be a square and area of the rectangle is base into height. So it's going to be a square plus 2k square. The combined area is a square plus 2k square. अब x is equal to 4a and y कितना लिखा हमने? देखो x तो बराबर 4a है. Okay, but y is equal to 6k. Okay, y is equal to 6k. That is 340. So we can replace k actually. Okay, we can replace k. So this is going to become a square plus 2k square and k is like 340. नहीं 340 अगर ना लिखे हम, लेकिन cancel out 2, so it becomes 2a. It becomes 2a plus 3k is equal to 170. Becomes 170. So I can write this as 170 minus 2a divided by 3 whole square. Correct. Okay, divided by 3 whole square. Okay, चलो. Okay, ठीक है. So let's solve it up. Okay, जो area हो गया, that is a square plus 2 by 9, 3 square outside out of 9, 170 का square. See, 170 का square will be some constant k. Okay, will be some constant, इसको बोल देते हैं suppose c. Okay, then plus 4a square, okay, and minus 2ab, so that will become minus 680a. Okay, ये जो c है ये 170 का square है, उसको मैंने अभी c बोल दिया. If required we will use later on. Right? Okay, if required we'll use later on. चलिए, done. So now this is like y as a function of x. Okay, let's say the area is y, which is a function of x. Okay, which is like x square, like a is x square plus 2 by 9 into some constant c plus 4x square minus 680x. Isn't it like this? Okay, so what we want, minimum area. So for minima or maxima we'll start differentiating now. So dy by dx कितना होगा? Okay, x square का derivative 2x plus 2 by 9. So here comes differentiation of c0. 4x square का derivative 8x minus 680x derivative is 680 and this is net equal to 0. This is what? This is net equal to the 0. Right. So this is going to be how much? X 2 plus 2 8 is 16 by 9. Okay, will be equal to 680 into 2 by 9. Right. So 2 9s are 18, 18 plus 16, 34x is equal to 9 cancel कर दिया, 680 into 2 and hence the value of x, right, will be how much? 34, this 2, 20, 40. The value of x. X किसकी जगह आया? Right now x turns in place of a. X means a. Right. So don't be confused with this x. Actually मैंने इसको थोड़ा सा इसको मैं या तो rename कर देता हूँ. Okay, don't be confused with this x and suppose this is something known as w. This is something known as the w. Don't be just confused by this. This is w. So w and y में break किया. W is equal to 4a. Okay, and this is w plus y. Now rest is okay. Okay. Correct. So what is x? Is 40. X बोले तो a. The side of the square is 40 and that was the question. What should be the side of the square such that the combined area is minimum? Now देखो dy by dx 0 किया है. Now you go and calculate the second derivative. Okay, you go and calculate the second derivative. What is going to be the second derivative, dear? What is going to be the second derivative? d2y by dx square, derivative of first derivative, that's going to be 2 and here you'll get 16 by 9. 2 by 9 into 680, constant differentiation of constant 0. 2 plus 16 by 9 is positive, confirming minima. because whenever second derivative is positive, that confirms minima. That confirms minima. Okay, so the side of the square to confirm minima is 40. Okay, to confirm the minima is 40. The side of the square to confirm the minima is 40. Let's move ahead to the next question. A cube is built using 64 cubic blocks of side 1 unit. After it is built, 1 cubic block is removed from every corner of the square. The resulting surface area of the body after removal is how much? Right. Yeah, Kumar, that's what I'm thinking. The student after 2 a.m. they are sleeping. So let me see how many questions are still left. Yeah, because some of the questions then I'll provide you as assignment. Not much questions are left. Okay, not much questions are left. ठीक है, but इसलिए मैंने स्टूडेंट्स को बोला था थोड़ा सा पेशेंस रखने को, but after 2 a.m. most of the students lost the patience. ठीक है, चलो let's continue for some more time. So a cube is built using 64 cubic blocks of side 1 unit. Okay, of side 1 unit. Okay, after it is built, 1 cubic block is removed from every corner of the cube. So see, if you actually want to see a particular picture, जी अगर कोई भी एक cube यहाँ पे consider करें, okay, this is the bigger cube, but that has been built. How? That has been built using 64 cubic blocks, okay, of side 1 unit. Okay, of side 1 unit, right? So you will be seeing how many divisions here? Okay, 1 unit ke you will be seeing, okay, 64 divisions. Of 1 unit each, you will be 64 divisions along the height, along the length, along the depth. Okay, along all the 3 dimensions, you will be seeing 1 unit dimensions. Okay, now after this big cube is built, 1 cubic block is removed from every corner of the cube. ठीक है, तो देखो ये this will become a corner ना. Okay, यहाँ से 1 लिया, यहाँ से 1 लिया. This is going to make 1 corner cube. Okay, now after the cube is built, 1 cubic block is removed from every corner of the cube. Okay, how many corners are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, how many corners are there? There are total 8 corners. In the cube, there are total 8 corners. You can relate this, na? So 1, 2 corners, 3, 4 corners, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 1 cubic block is removed. What is the resultant surface area of the body? Resultant surface area of the body. Will there be any change in the surface area? Dekho, try to understand like this. Okay, you remove this 1 cubic corner, but if you are removing, okay, this side will go. Let me use another color. Okay, this particular side will go, but this particular face will be exposed. Na? You remove 1 cubic corner, you remove 1 cube from the corner. Okay, so this particular side is removed, but the side which was behind it, that is going to be exposed. Similarly, this is removed, this side is removed, but then the bottom is exposed. Okay, similarly for the third side. Okay, so you remove 1 face, okay, of 1 unit side, but as soon as you remove the face opposite to it, okay, the face which was just behind it, that is exposed. तो उसका surface area count होगा ना, उसका surface area count होगा. Okay, उसका surface area count होगा. So the resulting surface area of the body will be how much? The resulting surface area will be equal to the original surface area. Will be equal to the original surface area. Now what is the original surface area of any cube? It is 6a square. Right, 6a square. Okay, and what is the total A? Right, what is the total side? A cube is built using 64 cubic blocks. Okay, there were 64 cubic blocks, and 64 is like 4 into 4 into 4. 64 cubic blocks are there, na? Of side 1 unit each. Okay, they are distributed as 4, 4, 4. So sorry, ये 64 थोड़ी ना है. This is 4. Okay, this is 4. Okay, that is 4. मैं ये पूरा फिर से रीराइट कर देता हूं. It's something like this, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, this will be total 4. Okay, similarly here also there you will see 4 divisions, 1, 1, 1, 1, and similarly along the depth, 1, 1, 1, 1. Right. chalo. So this is 6a square. What is the a? That is 4. Okay, that becomes 6 into 16 and that is 96. That is 96. Answer will be 96. The resulting surface area will be equal to original surface area. Hope you have got this point. Once again, let me repeat, because if you remove any particular cube from the corner, okay, the faces removed is going to expose the face which is opposite to it. It is going to expose the face which is opposite it. इसको remove किया तो ये expose होगा, इसको remove किया तो ये expose होगा. Okay, so the faces opposite to it are exposed, and that is why there is no change in the surface area. Of course, there will be change in the volume. Okay, that will not be same. That is like a homework to you. चलो एक homework दे देते हैं आपको. Okay. Find the volume after the removal of corner cubes. Find the volume of the removal of corner cubes. After the removal of the corner cubes. ठीक है? Next, a square pyramid has the base parameter x and the slant height is half of the parameter. What is the lateral surface area of the pyramid? Okay, a square pyramid which looks something like this. Okay. The square pyramid means the base of the pyramid is a square. Otherwise, the base of pyramid could be anything. But जब मैं बोलूँ square pyramid, it simply means the base of the pyramid is a square. And suppose the side of the base is A. Okay, so all the sides will be A. Okay, now this is height. ये जो central है ना, from the top to the center of the square. That is actually known as the height of the pyramid. Let's say that is H. Okay, this is the side of the square, that is A. And all the 4 top adjacent sides, okay, they are known as the lateral surfaces. Okay, they are known as what? They are known as triangular but lateral surfaces. Okay, so the lateral surfaces are triangular in nature. Triangular lateral surfaces. Okay, the height of this particular triangle, which is slant, जो inclined height है, that slant height is known as the slant height of the pyramid. Okay, that is the slant height of the pyramid. Okay, now question में क्या बोला है? It has the parameter, base parameter x. Okay, base parameter x. So x is equal to 4a. ठीक है? And the slant height is the half of this parameter. Slant height, that is L, is the half of this parameter. That is x by 2. Okay. Now, what is the lateral surface area of the pyramid? Now, the lateral surfaces are triangle. We know the area of triangle, but there are 4 lateral surfaces. Okay, so what is the total lateral surface area? Okay, what is the total lateral surface area? It is 4 times, okay, the area of a single triangle, because 4 identical triangles are there and area of triangle is half. Okay, see, what is the base? इस triangle को ले लो या किसी का भी ले लो. Base of the triangle is A. Okay, half into base into height. What is the height of the triangle? This one, L. Okay, this is the height of the triangle, L. Okay, so 4 into half AL becomes 2AL. Okay, the lateral surface area is 2AL actually. Is actually 2AL. So 2 into A. Now what is A in terms of x? X by 4, and L in terms of x is x by 2. Right, so 2 cancel hua. You are still left with x square divided by 4 or 0.25 x square as per the option number D. ठीक है. अच्छा, sometimes you may be required the slant height as well. So what is the expression for slant height? Expression for slant height कितना होना चाहिए ये देख लीजिए ना. Okay, what is this? What is this? This is running parallel to the base and up to the midpoint. So this is A by 2 and this portion is H. ये portion H है. Okay, so if you want to write down the expression for slant height, okay, it is the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle. So L will be equal to under root of A by 2 ka square plus H square, right? That is root over A square by 4 plus H square. ठीक है. So slant height देखो एक अगर मैं स्लाइड ऐड कर दूं यहाँ पे, सो व्हाट इज द स्लैंट हाइट, that can be written as root over a square by 4 plus h square, or that is also written as a square plus 4h square, and then under root of 4 will be 2. Okay, so what is the lateral surface area? There are two expressions. As I told you, lateral surface area here is 2al. It is 2al. Okay, so that also means it is 2a into l. When you put down the value of l, 2 cancel ho jayega. Let me directly write down the formula. A root of a square plus 4h square, root of the a square plus 4h square, that is the lateral surface area. There are the two formulas for this. Okay, 2 marks ka question. Okay, so 3D figures also have produced the questions 2016 mein, yaad rakhna, be it sphere, be it pyramids, okay, or be it cubes, etc. ठीक है, next question. चलो, now before I take up the next question dear, चलो पहले जाते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की तरफ. Okay, very simple question. Venn diagram understanding. Among 150 faculty members in an institute, 55 are connected with each other through Facebook, 85 are connected through WhatsApp. Okay, 30 faculty members do not have Facebook or WhatsApp. So there are total 150 members. There are total of 150 faculty members. Okay, and they use WhatsApp or Facebook. The बात चल रही है WhatsApp और Facebook की. Okay, so sample space contains 150 people. Okay, and 55 are connected through Facebook. Suppose this is Facebook and this is WhatsApp. Okay, so 85 are Facebook and 85 through WhatsApp and 55 through Facebook. 30 faculty members do not have Facebook or WhatsApp. Okay, so suppose this portion outside Facebook or WhatsApp is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. What do I mean here is, the value of A is equal to 30 faculty members do not have Facebook or WhatsApp. उनके पास ना Facebook है ना WhatsApp है. Okay, so they are outside these two circles, that is A, which is 30. 55 are connected through Facebook. Okay, Facebook, अगर Facebook की बात करें तो total number of people using Facebook is B and C. Right, B only uses Facebook and C use Facebook plus WhatsApp, but eventually they use Facebook, na? So I will call the people using Facebook as B plus C, and this is 55. Similarly, the people using WhatsApp is C plus D. Some use both, some use only WhatsApp, but eventually अगर दोनों भी use कर रहे हैं तो WhatsApp they are using, na? Okay, so that is 85. C plus D is 85. Okay, now the number of faculty members connected only through Facebook. Okay, question is find out the value of B. Connected only through Facebook. अच्छा, total is 150 ना? Okay, total A plus B plus C plus D is 150. Okay, the total is 150. A plus B plus C plus D, that is 150. Okay, now I want B. C plus D मुझे पता है, A मुझे पता है. A is 30 plus B plus C plus D, and C plus D is 85. This is 150. I get the value of B. Right, how much? This is 120 and then this should be 35. The number of people, okay, connected only through Facebook means B, and that is 35, option number A. That is 35, option number A. ठीक है? That is 35, option number A. चलो, Venn diagram shows the preference of student population for leisure activity. Okay, तो इसको as a homework रखते हैं, ठीक है? Just I'll try to close the session soon. Now it's 2:30 and students have lost the attendance. Students have fall sleepy. Even those who were answering, they are also lost now. ठीक है, तो let's try to close. But almost all the questions are done. Okay, the best part is we are done with almost all the questions. Okay, a very similar question Venn diagram का है, attempt कर सकते हैं. From the given data, number of students who like to read books or play sports. Okay, सारा data given है. Some students only read books. Some read books plus watch TV. Some read books, watch TV and play sports. ये common, this common to all three. Okay. Now, next question, quickly. DI की तरफ भी आ जाएंगे. There were very few DI questions actually in 2016. Only 2 DI question, one from table, one from line chart. केवल 2 ही DI के question मुझे दिखे. ठीक है. अब देखते हैं. Okay. So, you know, before I solve this question, before I solve up this question, In case I forget, before I forget, let me tell you the password, because I told you in the beginning you will get the complete PDF, whatever questions, solutions, formula, concept we have written. Okay, so I'll tell you the password, because all the PDFs are password protected. Those who have taken the pain live till 2:30, okay, they only deserve the password and they only can open the PDF in the Telegram. Otherwise you can't access the PDF. The password is what? कुछ भी रैंडम रखते हैं, चलो रख देते हैं वॉच. यहां मैंने वर्ड रीड किया वॉच. द पासवर्ड इज वॉच. WATCH, everything in small. WATCH, everything in small. Okay, have a note of this password. Everything in small. WATCH. ठीक है? चलो, let's move forward then. Yeah. Okay, so a shaving set company sells 4 different types of razors, that is elegant, smooth, soft and executive. Elegant sells at 48, smooth at 63, soft at 78, executive at 173 per piece. So 1 per piece rate is given. The table below shows the number of each razor sold in each quarter, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Which product contributes the greater fraction? Which product contributes a greater fraction to the revenue of the company in that year? Okay, so what is the contribution to the revenue? Right? What is the contribution to the revenue? Okay, how do you calculate the contribution of revenue? Okay, sum total. Okay, calculate the total multiplied by price per piece. Right? How do you calculate the revenue of any product? That is equal to total volume. अब आपको क्या करना है? It is just calculative question. Suppose you want to calculate the revenue of the elegance product. Total volume you please calculate here, and after total volume multiply the cost per piece, cost per item. Okay, that is the total revenue generated by elegance. Similarly you calculate for smooth, similarly you calculate for soft, similarly you calculate for executive. So calculation तो आप कर लोगे ना? I just given you the hint also. ठीक है? So calculate for all 4 and complete this as homework. Calculate, just what you have to do, take up your calculator, add all 4, multiply by 48, elegance 48. Add all this for one shot, put this in the calculator, one shot, finally multiply by 63. Okay, do this for soft and executive, complete the answer, whatever you get. Exam may be just calculation only, na? Even in the exam, you have the virtual calculator, Kumar. Okay, just put this in one shot, multiply by 48, done. Write down the value on your scribble pad once. Okay, add these 4. Multiply by 63. So it's simple, even in the exam, just have to calculate, nothing great. Okay, nothing great. So Raju, just prepare for GATE. You are automatically prepared for almost all exams. Okay. Don't worry. Where there is a calculator not allowed, they will give questions accordingly. Ye GATE ka question hai. So, you know, in any exam where calculator not allowed, like IISc prelims or BEL, they will frame the question accordingly, keeping that in mind. Okay. Chalo. ये Venn diagram तो हो गया था. I think this Venn diagram question was repeated. चलो, this is repeated anyways. The same question is copied. Okay, come here. Two finance companies P and Q declared fixed annual rates of interest on the amount invested with them. The rate of interest offered by these companies may differ from year to year. Year-wise annual rate of interest offered by these companies are shown by the line graph provided. Okay, so red line is for P company, Q line is the blue line is for Q company, and rate of interest from 2001 to 2006 is given. Okay, if the amount invested in the companies P and Q in 2006 in the ratio 8:9, then the amount received after 1 year as interest. Okay, you only want to go for interest. Okay, the amount received at interest from the companies would be in the ratio. So how will you calculate the interest? Okay, what will be the interest for 1 year? Okay, 1 year interest is how much? Okay, 1 year interest is how much? Okay, it is R percentage of P. It's because only 1 year, na? 1 year interest, and what is the rate of interest? Suppose R% and amount invested is P, principal. So that is simply R% of P means R by 100 of the P. Okay. So interest received from P and Q would be how much? Okay. P and Q would be how much? Directly we can write the answer. Okay. Interest is R by 100 of P. ठीक है. अब P company के लिए P and Q का ratio चाहिए. For the P company, red one, the rate of interest is 6%. The rate of interest is 6%. So 6% of the principal invested. That is 6 by 100 of the principal invested. Now the principals are invested in the ratio. The amounts are invested in the ratio 8:9. 8:9. So amount invested can be taken as 8K and 9K respectively. Okay. Now from the Q company, we need the interest from Q also, then we'll calculate the ratio. The Q company, blue line, the rate of interest is 4%. 2006 की बात चल रही है. Investment is done in 2006. There the rate of interest was 4%. So 4 by 100 or 9K, 9K, K and K, 100 and 100 cancel, 6 8s are 48, 4 9s are 36, cancel by 12, answer is 4 by 3. Okay, 2 marks question, 4 by 3, option number D. Okay, 4 by 3, option number D. ठीक है? 4 by 3, that is the option number D. Chalo. Okay, Ji, so we are done. We are done for all the questions. Okay, we are done with all the questions. 1 or 2 I have given as homework, but yeah, it's 2:30 and we have been able to do all the questions. Okay, fine. So let's conclude the session now. It's 2:30 a.m. Okay, some of you very nicely cooperated, but that's what I don't mind. I was knowing that attendance will drop. Thoda zyada drop okay, but I was knowing after 1 a.m. attendance drop will there. Exactly same thing happened. After 2 a.m. there will be a considerable drop. Same thing happened. But what is one thing I told you in the beginning? I also keep this session. Very rarely I keep these midnight sessions, but I keep it to check your dedication level, at what height you are ready to go. But still, some of you might have put the habit to sleep daily early, wake up next morning. Okay, so I also don't want to spoil that habit, okay? And it's, even if you try, it gets difficult. It gets difficult, okay? Okay. So even, after a particular time, it was getting difficult for me as well. That's why I went for tea. I started feeling a little heavy, but still I continued. Okay. So of course, if you have the habits and, you have the plans of waking up next day early morning, that's all okay. But yeah. If you still stayed, that shows your perfect dedication level. Okay, so guys, now your wish, if you still have the habit of studying more late night, you can continue your preparation, take up a test or something. Or if you want to sleep, it's 2:30, nice time to sleep, have a sleep, wake up next morning, practice. Okay, because I know tomorrow many of you will be busy with match because tomorrow is a big match. Okay, and still you can parallelly balance preparation and the match. But of course, many of you will not be able to resist. I know, let's be honest, at least for one particular day. But still the first half, at least till 2 p.m. should be yours. That should be totally yours. If if you actually practice very, very good till 2 p.m., you will not be feeling guilt in the later part of the day. Okay? So that's what. Okay, Ji Shiv. Okay. Chalo guys. So good night. Stay safe. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.